and they want to ask questions. But sometimes when you ask me questions which can be asked on Zoom, then I prefer you ask me on Zoom because everybody should benefit. So I don't like to answer questions unless it's a personal question which you can't ask on Zoom. Then I encourage you to ask the question. Otherwise, Wednesday is a good day for us to start a beginner session with my namaskars and reverence. Sip Ahem Brahma, Sip Atmanand, Sip Dasi and Kamalji, Sip Nimi, Siba, Siri and Sachiv, Sip Chidanand, Ashwin, Mita, Sadanand, Sip Krishnama, Siva, Girishanand, Deepatma, Sip Manisha, Anil, Alak Viresh, Sip Chotwani, Ahem, Sip Samatma, Siji, Sip Yogini, Anand, Gaurav, Sagai, Sip Parvati Amma, Gigi, Sukhi, Sita, Sip Minier, Rajanand, Harshil and Bliss, Sip Shayad, Soham, Prakash, Rutanu and Atmatrai, Sip Rupataji. Welcome. So here you are. We are on Wednesday. Hard stop 8:55 for meditation. I hope you all are liking the meditation. If some of you want to cancel the meditation and continue questions till 9 o'clock, let me know. If you prefer the meditation, let me know. If the meditation is not effective, I normally don't meditate like this. Because of you, I'm doing it. For me, meditation is being in that meditative consciousness all the time. Gaurav, to start with 8:55, as I said, we are stopping if you are having meditation. Yes.
Very good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
सर मैंने पढ़ा है, मैंने कई गुरुओं से सुना है कि मतलब स्पिरिचुअल होने के लिए हमें मन को समझना जरूरी होता है। मन कैसे काम करता है, हमारा बॉडी कैसे काम करती है, मन और शरीर को समझना जरूरी होता है। तो फिर मन कैसे काम करता है, मन क्या है, मन के बारे में आप बताइए।
अगर मन के बारे में बताएंगे तो आप कभी भी स्पिरिचुअल अवेकन नहीं होंगे।
अच्छा।
द मोमेंट आप मन को अंदर अलाउ करेंगे, इफ यू ओपन द डोर टू द माइंड, यू विल बी ब्लाइंड। एनलाइटनमेंट विल बी लेफ्ट बिहाइंड। अगर आप ख्याल के बारे में बात करेंगे, हाँ मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि ख्याल को कैसे डील करना है। ख्याल को बुद्धि से डील करना है। ख्याल को एक एक थॉट को, हाउ टू बी एबल टू कॉन्टेम्पलेट अ थॉट, इंट्रोस्पेक्ट ऑन अ थॉट. Thought is different, mind is different. The people who are talking about mind are dangerous. जो भी आप माइंड के बारे में जो भी लोग बात करते हैं वो बहुत डेंजर है, बहुत ही डेंजरस बात है।
तो मतलब मन को समझना जरूरी नहीं है,
मन को मिटाना है।
अच्छा।
माइंड क्यों? व्हाट इज माइंड?
माइंड
people whom you are following, they don't even understand the meaning of mind. What is mind? Mind just mind, it is
our body.
अगर
Brain.
आप no, brain is not mind. If you go and read the scriptures, they will talk about Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha. They will talk about Sthul Sharir, Sukshma Sharir. So the mind is only a software. And if you allow the mind to enter, it's your disaster.
Okay.
So that if you want to ask further question later, you can ask. But mind, it's danger.
Okay. Sir, एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरा।
Yes.
लिबरेशन में एक्चुअली होता क्या है? मतलब इतना तो मुझे पता है कि मतलब हम सुप्रीमली ब्लिसफुल हो जाते हैं, ब्लिस बहुत ब्लिसफुल कॉन्शियसनेस हो जाती है हमारी, हम परमानंद में होते हैं।
Liberation is freedom from all misery on earth and freedom from the cycle of death and rebirth. Liberation में दो चीजें हैं, एक तो दुखों से मुक्ति और प्रभु से युक्ति, which means के प्रभु से हमें एक होना है और संसारिक दुखों से मुक्त होना है।
गौतम बुद्ध ने भी यही कहा था।
मुझे नहीं पता।
हाँ, मैंने पढ़ा है।
आप मुझसे ज्यादा पढ़े होंगे, मैं तो ज्यादा पढ़ता नहीं हूँ।
आप एनलाइटेंड है, आपको कुछ पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं है।
नहीं, मैं मजाक कर रहा हूँ। डोंट टेक इट सीरियसली। ओके, इफ यू हैव एनी मोर क्वेश्चन, कम बैक। शिवा, आकांक्षा एंड शिवा आकांक्षा और कोई था। यस,
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
प्रणाम।
Guruji, yesterday he was talking about sthit pragya Guruji. That means Guruji steady intellect और साक्षी भाव में या witness में रहना means sthit pragya ना Guruji.
No.
Then how can you define Guruji? फिर क्या Guruji witness?
साक्षी भाव is not guaranteed for स्थित प्रज्ञा. साक्षी भाव में कोई भी बोल सकता है मैं साक्षी भाव में हूं, मैं सब देख रहा हूं.
पर अंदर
साक्षी भाव इज कॉन्शियसनेस. साक्षी भाव का मतलब है मैं माइंडफुल हूं, मैं अवेयर हूं, मैं कॉन्शियस हूं.
हाँ.
ये ठीक है.
हाँ.
उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि बुद्धि जागृत है और यू हैव बीन एबल टू लॉक द माइंड, ब्लॉक द माइंड एंड यू आर मास्टर. इसका मतलब नहीं है.
गुरुजी
साक्षी भाव के बाद,
हाँ.
साक्षी भाव के बाद ही स्थित प्रज्ञा हो सकते हैं.
गुरुजी देन व्हाट इज दैट स्टेज गुरुजी? मतलब क्या अनुभूति होती है गुरुजी? मतलब अभी समझ में नहीं आता. मतलब समाधि अवस्था वो भी नहीं है इसमें. वो तो आंखें बंद करने के बाद वो अवस्था आती है गुरुजी. देन व्हाट इज दैट स्टेट गुरुजी? मतलब क्या आता है? मतलब विथ आईज ओपन हाउ कैन यू बी इन स्थित प्रज्ञा गुरुजी? यू जस्ट डिफाइन इन वन सेंटेंस ना गुरुजी.
स्थित प्रज्ञा मीन्स स्टेडी इंटेलेक्ट. इट मीन्स कि हमारी बुद्धि जो है, हमारी बुद्धि इज इन चार्ज ऑफ आवर लाइफ. नॉट कि कभी कभी बाला, कभी सिबा, कभी बाला, कभी सिबा. उसका मतलब स्थित नहीं है. स्थित मीन्स ओनली सिबा, ओनली सिबा. बिकॉज यू आर वेवरिंग, कभी खुशी कभी गम, कभी यू आर स्टिल नॉट स्थित प्रज्ञा. आई एम टेलिंग यू. अगर आप स्थित प्रज्ञ होगे ना तो आप नहीं बोलेंगे गुरु जी क्या हो, ये लोग ऐसा बोले, ये ऐसा करते हैं, वो ऐसा. कभी कभी 4 दिन में एक बार हो जाता है ना आपको. जिस मतलब इसका मतलब आप कॉन्शियसनेस में थी, फिर आप माइंड में आ गई. स्थित प्रज्ञा कभी माइंड में वापस नहीं आता है.
Just now you said meditative consciousness with eyes open. मतलब you are saying.
I didn't tell.
नहीं
No,
just now you said ना कि आप meditative consciousness में रहते हो गुरुजी with eyes
but that
open.
that is not स्थित प्रज्ञा.
Guruji, I am not getting it. That's from mind to consciousness we keep on jumping. तो खाली वही blissful state में रहना.
You understand that you are jumping from mind to consciousness, consciousness to mind.
Yeah.
उसको कैसे लॉक करना है कॉन्शियसनेस में?
By stilling the mind, by being silent, by silencing the mind, Guruji.
By being स्थित प्रज्ञा.
Okay. वो जो 11 पॉइंट्स है फ्रॉम मॉन्क वही है ना गुरुजी? फिर इसमें बाय स्टॉप नहीं.
1 point only, being स्थित प्रज्ञा. If you are स्थित प्रज्ञा, all the 11 points will follow automatically.
Okay.
स्थित प्रज्ञा का मतलब you are a master. स्थित प्रज्ञा मतलब बुद्धि कभी भी शेक नहीं हो सकता. जो हमारी कैंडल है ना, कैंडल, वो कैंडल का लाइट कैसे जाता है? कैंडल का लाइट स्थित प्रज्ञा से नहीं जाता. एक एग्जाम्पल मैंने आपको दिया, एक स्टोरी. हमला होगा, याद है? हमला होगा. यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. देखो स्थित प्रज्ञा में सब कुछ याद भूल नहीं जाते. एक आदमी गुरु के पास गया, वो गुरु बोला, उसको बोला टीच मी एनलाइटनमेंट. तो गुरु ने बोला ठीक है, आई टीच यू एनलाइटनमेंट, लेकिन मैं मारूंगा, लकड़ी से मारूंगा. तो बोले पागल गुरु है. पागल सारा गुरु पागल है, मारेगा. वो लड़का वहां पे गोवा पकड़ के प्लग करके खा रहा, फटाक मारा उसको. फिर वो नेक्स्ट डे और कुछ पराठा खा रहा, फटाक मारा उसको. तो पागल है क्या? गुरु क्यों मारा? गुरु से क्यों तुम, व्हाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्टॉप मी फ्रॉम ईटिंग यू? व्हाई यू आर नॉट अलर्ट? देन दैट फेलो, जब वो गोवा पिक कर रहा है, गुरु मारेगा तो ब्लॉक किया, ठक 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 ठक. फिर बोले गुरु, वो एक्सपर्ट हुआ. फिर गुरु बोला अभी नींद में मारूंगा तुम्हें. Are you understanding what this is?
गुरुजी. बस तू स्टेडी रहे गुरुजी.
Locked, completely locked. Akanksha, I think Akanksha, you've asked a question before long back, have you? Or the first time?
No, it is the first time because
Okay.
I've read this book and I got this bookmark. So yeah.
From where did you pick the book and when did you pick the book?
Actually, I was scrolling on Instagram. So so in that post, this book was given. So I was into that search how to live my life authentically so that I get liberation at the end, which is Bhagavad Prapti. So I
Very
have a
good.
couple of questions. Like I have two questions. First
Yes,
question
yes.
is that I did read this book, Bhagavad Rahasya, which is I believe in Krishna. So in that it is given that eko ham bahusyam, which means कि भगवान को इच्छा हुई एक से बहुत होने की, right?
Mm,
So
absolutely.
I have this question. If God knows that this is Dukkhale means this is the abode of full miseries.
Mm.
So he has so much of power. So why don't he just take us with him?
Because you've not understood the meaning of what you're talking. Now let me explain to you.
Okay.
Ekoham, what he's saying, it means you and me are also Krishna only.
Okay.
You are not Akanksha.
Okay.
Your name is Akanksha.
Okay.
But were you born as Akanksha? When you came out of the stomach, you were Akanksha?
No,
What were you?
I was a soul.
You were a baby, not a soul. You were a baby.
Yeah. I mean, before conceiving, I was a soul. And then after that,
What is soul? When the soul came, where the soul came from?
don't know.
When were you? What's your birth date?
It's 21st June 2004.
But 21st June, you only came out of your stomach. 20th June also, you were alive. No? You were kicking your mother on 20th June.
Yes,
So when were
exactly.
you actually born?
So I'm unborn.
No, you were born 9 months before.
Okay, 9 months before.
When you and your mother and father conceived you, you were born 9 months before when the first cell was planted in your mother's womb. Correct? Then could you change your mother?
No.
What were you when you were conceived?
Energy,
Just one dot. In
one
that
dot.
cell, that zygote, it's called zygote, the first cell.
Yeah.
That's in that zygote, the soul is there. Now, that soul multiplied by cell division, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, then the body is formed. That is what
Yes.
we talk in this call, and that's how you learn to live life. If you understand the secret of life in this call, every day 8 o'clock you can come. But every day we teach what is the purpose, what is the reality of life. When Krishna said, I don't know what the quote you're saying, but I've heard this, ekoham, and ekoham, then
Bahusyam
means
means एक से बहुत होने की इच्छा हुई.
how? Because we are all manifestations. You and me, a butterfly, a bee, and a tree, even the mountain and the sea, everything is Krishna. Everything is we call Sip. Sip means supreme immortal power. We don't say Krishna, Rama, Shiva. No, there's all are one power. All God's
Yes.
names are one. So, Akanksha, the reason we suffer, your second question. So understand that ekoham, you understand what that means? It means Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It is also in what's heard of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world
Yes.
is like one family. How? Because have you seen a tree?
Yes.
How many leaves are there?
I mean, it's uncountable.
How many branches? One, two, or hundreds?
Hundreds.
How many trunk?
More than that.
No, the main trunk. How many trunks?
One.
One trunk. It comes from how many roots?
So many roots.
How many seeds?
Only one seed.
Think deeper. If you want to realize the truth, think deeper. One seed, many roots, one trunk, many branches. This is the magic of life. Now, because you think you're the body, you think you're the mind, you think I am Akanksha, the suffering in this world is only because of body, mind, and ego. But you are
Yes.
not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the ego. If you realize it, then there's no suffering. Who told this world is because dukkha? Nobody. That's one of the, we are not done. No, I think tomorrow's topic is that. Samsara is dukkha. I think that's tomorrow's topic.
Okay.
No, this is, why the dukkha? You don't need dukkha. Why you need dukkha? If you're the soul
Actually,
has
it's
no
given in
dukkha.
the scriptures. I mean, in
That's
Bhagavad
the
Gita
problem.
also it is given. I don't know, but yeah.
The world is dukkha if you are ignorant. That's what they say.
Okay, okay.
But if you are enlightened,
Then there is no
there's
worry, no
no
sorrow,
dukkha. Yeah.
no dukkha.
You become Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi means you become that. You become Krishna.
Okay. Okay, now the follow-up question is, there is Rama, there is Krishna. And in your terms, it is SIP, right? So we follow certain kind of rules, regulations like Namjab. So Namjab, I mean, you might be knowing Premanandji Maharaj. Do you?
I've heard of him, yes.
Yeah, so he emphasizes more on Namjap. He says that Namjap इतना करो कि नामजप से तुम तर जाते हो इस दुनिया से,
You
तुम्हें
know why?
भगवत प्राप्ति हो जाती है.
You know why?
No, I don't know exactly
In
how.
your where you're talking now, what is there a door there in your where you're talking? Is the door?
Yeah, it's there.
Keep looking at the door and look at me at the same time. Look at me and look at the door at the same time.
Same time I can't see.
That's what Premanand Maharaj is telling you. Keep on doing Nam Jap. If you keep on doing Nam Jap, you can't do anything else. If you don't do anything else, you will get mukti.
Okay.
If you keep on Prabhu, 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 then you will not think beer, whiskey, cigarette, drugs. You have no time to think anything.
Okay. Just a single thought, and that is of a divine.
It is called single pointedness. Sama, Dama, Upariti, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. Samadhana means single pointed focus. He doesn't mean that if anybody keeps on saying Prabhu, Prabhu, you can't get enlightenment. But when you keep saying Prabhu, 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 you will fall in love with Prabhu. When you fall in love with Prabhu, that will create mumukshutva. That mumukshutva will lead you to Prabhu. Then you will get enlightened. He's not telling
Okay.
all those things. He's only telling first you start this.
Yeah, and he also tells that if you do Namjap, then whatever bad deeds are there, that will get cancelled out.
That's a motivation for you to do Namjap, no? Nothing wrong he's telling. He's just motivating you to do Namjap. You
Okay,
get my
okay.
point? It's just like I'm telling you, are you hungry? If you're hungry, you keep doing Namjap from morning to night. Your stomach will become full. Will
Okay.
your stomach become full by doing Namjap?
No.
So you're a modern girl, right? You're working, studying. What are you doing?
Actually, currently I'm doing BTech.
So do BTech. But more important
Okay.
than BTech is iTech. iTech means what is I? That technology you need. What is I? B
Okay.
comes later. You keep doing BTech. BTech cannot give you what iTech can give you. What is the I technology? That I. Who is I? When was I born?
Okay.
Where was 9 months before when I came alive? See, you're lucky you just saw some Instagram. It's not luck, it's your karma. Then because you saw Instagram, somebody was giving some review of this book. You took the initiative, you pressed the button, you wanted to buy. It was probably said available in Crossword Shop or Amazon, or where you got it
Yes,
from.
yes. Amazon.
Because your karma was good, you pressed the button. You got in your hand how to live life. Now it's your hands. Now your karma, whether you will be enlightened or not, depends on whom? Me or you?
Me.
Ah. You keep
Okay.
saying Nam Jap from morning to night, will you be enlightened?
I will be one
No.
day.
But if you come on
Namjap.
this call, and you ask questions and you get answers, then enlightened means your light will switch on. Then you will find Prabhu. Krishna is what you only told. I didn't tell Ekoham. Did I tell? Bosayam. Did I tell you? You
No.
told me. Then I have learned from you. I don't tell in the call this Ekoham, although we teach the same thing in simple English.
Okay.
The one manifests as this whole world. Jagat Mithya, Prabhu Satya. This whole world is a manifestation of that one. One seed, many roots, one trunk, many branches, many leaves, many flowers, many fruits from one seed.
Okay. But still, there is that confusion कि भगवान फिर भी है, वो उनके पास इतना शक्ति है, तो फिर सारे सोल्स को एक ही पास रखना ना, क्यों इतने सोल्स को अलग अलग कर रहे हो? मीन्स हम भी
Because
वही है.
you're not understood the meaning of Bhagavan. What is the meaning of Bhagavan? Have you learned? Is
To
it
whom
Shiva,
we just
Ram,
ask
Krishna, Jesus? Who's Bhagavan?
Bhagwan, I mean,
Since you
because of,
spoke Hindi, Bhagavan is Bhagavan.
yes.
Bhumi, Gagan, Vayu, Agni, and Neer.
Okay.
Bhagavan. The word
Okay.
Bhagavan comes from Bhumi, Gagan, Vayu, Agni, na Neer. 5 elements of nature is Bhagavan.
Okay.
You're thinking Bhagavan is Krishna, Shiva, Rama. You're thinking Shiva was born, Krishna was born in a jail. Oh, yo, leave all those stories. No need all those stories. God is inside you. Find that God inside you. Your heart
Okay.
is beating. There's no battery inside you. There's God inside you. It's a Shakti. That Shakti is God. So I can tell you 1 month, if you come on this call every day, you will be awakened with the truth. Every day, one month. Can you come every day 8 o'clock? Can you come?
Yeah, sure.
If you come every day, 1 month, you will be changed person.
Yeah.
And ask a question, whatever question. Ask every day some question.
Yeah, I
Get the
do have
toughest
lots of
questions.
questions. In fact, I'm dealing with this particular thing like confusion. So many things are there.
The confusion is caused by the mind.
Yeah.
M-I-N-D, mind, right? Where's your mind?
Yes.
Where's your mind?
Mind is just, I just read here, it is a repository of thoughts.
So okay, have you know what size, what color, what shape?
No, it doesn't exist.
It's only thoughts. When thoughts come together, it becomes the mind. If you
Yes.
still, in meditation, when you still the thoughts, and you keep on stilling the thoughts in meditation, what happens?
That
Have you done meditation?
thoughts. Yeah, I
When
do
you are
meditation
when
on
you are
regular
still,
basis.
still, then the mind disappears. Because the thoughts become still, the mind disappears.
Okay.
So don't forget iTech. From BTech, give some time, 1 hour a day for iTech.
Yeah, actually, my main goal is to just know what is life and all, because I'm so curious about these things.
So you have
Yeah.
come to the right place now. It's up to you whether you take advantage of this place. It doesn't cost any money. Just press a button and come online 8 o'clock.
Yeah, sure. Perfect.
If you want the daily message to come to you, there's a number on the back of the book. Send a WhatsApp. They will send you a message every day with the topic.
Okay.
Just WhatsApp at the back of the number. Say my name is Akanksha. They will send you. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for joining. You see, my dear friends, the people in this call coming from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You see how karma works. Look at how Akanksha was searching Instagram. Akanksha found some influencer talking about the book. And then Akanksha pressed the button and she came. And she's saying, what is this ekoham? And then bhaushayam. And then God is wanting us to be miserable. This is how we are wrong concepts. And how some Maharaji is telling just prem, just jap, Namjab will give you every Bhagavad Prapti. Bhagavad Prapti, if Namjap can give, then whole India would have Bhagavad Prapti. Everybody would have. So there is something more than that. Rajkumar, Yashwant, and Atmadeep. Siba, second round. Thank you. Rajkumar, Yashwant, Atmadeep. Let's go. I was giving a lot of time to the newcomer because beginner session today, she is lucky she came on Wednesday. Yes. Rajkumar,
Can you give me next number? Because I'm in the elevator.
Next number,
Give me
next number. Yashwant.
Next number.
After Yashwant, yeah, Rajkumar. Yashwant, then Rajkumar.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, will intellect will fluctuate, or it remain stable?
What is intellect?
It's
It is
above
just,
the
it is just like, will the fire sometimes give snow also? You're asking the question, will the fire give snow sometimes? Can the fire give snow?
no.
Why?
Its property is like that, sir.
Exactly. Intellect property is discrimination. How can, what is your question? Can the intellect?
Will intellect will fluctuate or
How can
remain
intellect
stable?
means non-fluctuating? The property of the intellect is not fluctuating.
Then how can I
The-
conclude that I am in the right intellect
You are
state?
not. You are not. That's why you can't conclude. The moment you are in intellected, there's nothing to conclude. You're already reached the conclusion. Right now, because you're in mind state, you're asking this question. The one who's in intellect state will not ask the question. He's already sthit pragya. See, Yashwant, the intellect, when you say sthit pragya, you're talking about sthit pragya. The moment the intellect is established, there is no question of fluctuation. That means you have been able to establish in consciousness. That means you have been able to still the mind. You kill the mind. You have reached that state where their intellect cannot, there's no chance. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Next
But
question, or I've answered your question?
yeah. Next question is, sir, how
Yeah.
individual consciousness will merge with the divine consciousness? When it will merge? What causes to merge?
When will the air in the balloon become the air of the atmosphere? When will the air in the balloon become the air in the atmosphere?
When balloon is burst.
When you
Or
burst the balloon. The moment you burst the balloon, the air bursts. The moment you burst the ignorance, the moment you're caught, you're trapped in body, mind, ego. The moment you're free from the body, mind, ego, you're free from the balloon. Your individual consciousness merges with supreme consciousness.
okay, sir.
You are
Next,
right now, you're trapped. You're trapped.
uh,
Your consciousness is trapped in body, mind, ego, right? That's the balloon.
yeah, sir.
The moment the balloon is gone, you're free.
Yes,
Rajkumar.
sir.
Rajkumar,
Last
Atmadeep.
question.
Yeah,
Last
yeah, yeah,
question.
yes. 3 questions allowed.
Yeah, sir. The person without the idea of knowledge, a term used in this call, like awakening, liberation, enlightenment, can
What?
get enlightened. The
No,
terms
what?
like
Yeah.
the terms like awakening, liberation we use in this call. Without
Mhm.
this idea, can the person get enlightened? With
You can get enlightened without English. In Hindi also you can get enlightened, no? But you need enlightenment means you have to switch on the light. And you need some terms. You may get enlightened with neti, neti, tattvamasi. You can get enlightened. It all depends what term you use. For example, you can light a fire with a matchstick also. You can light a fire with a lighter also. You can light fire with rubbing 2 stones also. Correct?
yeah,
But you want to light the fire, na? Without doing anything, how the fire will light?
yeah, something needed.
Enlightenment means to be enlightened. You have to switch on the light. That is important. How you switch on the light is okay. It depends on you.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Rajkumar. Rajkumar and then Atmadeep.
Soham, sir.
Sure, sir.
Now, basic 2 questions.
Mhm.
First one is like we are discussing mind, ego, body. So body is very much understood. The body is made from 5 elements, and it will maybe go back to 5 elements.
Correct.
Now we are discussing mind and ego. They are reborn. Maybe
Correct.
they are reborn and taking along with them karmas, past
Correct.
karmas.
Correct.
Now, maybe see, ego is basically subset of mind. Is it correct?
No,
My understanding.
no, no. Ego is identity. Ego is I, me, and mine. I am Rajkumar. I am going to factory. My wife loves me. I have retired. This is my house. The identity, I, me, and mine. This is ego.
So mind is separate, ego is separate. Both are
It is
separate.
because of the mind. It is because of the mind. The ego is a false ego. Because of the mind, the ego is Babekuf. Ego is lower self. You think you are Rajkumar because of the mind, but it's separate issue, separate identities. Mind is a bundle of thoughts. Ego is identity.
So maybe whatever we have learned, maybe we have to unlearn. So that is why I trying to understand, unlearn.
Yeah, go
Like
ahead.
when you take a rebirth,
Mhm.
and maybe you are kid, so you don't have ego and you don't have so many thoughts basically.
Hmm.
But based on our discussion, it is understood that karma are carried. That means mind and ego is there. But
Yes.
if the baby is born or baby is having maybe good parenting and other things, so ego, I think it is behavior, one kind of behavior also.
Get out of the mind state. Right now, your mind is trying to think too many thoughts.
Hmm.
That's why you are trying to think with the mind.
I'm,
Let me quickly explain some things to you. First of all,
hmm,
you understand that there is no mind.
that is correct.
And if the ego understands there is no mind, then the mind and ego does not exist. Therefore, karma does not exist. Therefore, there is no rebirth. This point you have learned from me.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now let's come to the next point.
Hmm.
Suppose because of ignorance, I have created karma. So when the body will die because of I'm ignorant, the mind and ego, that if Beokuf, mind and ego carrying karma will be reborn. You're clear about that?
So that is only point when reborn, maybe somebody is reborn, maybe soul is coming back, and
A
mind
new
and
soul.
ego,
A new soul is coming.
a new soul is coming.
Yeah.
So maybe having mind and carrying mind and ego together, which are having past karma. So I was thinking that ego maybe is a development of the baby when it grows basically. So ego doesn't change when there's a good parenting or good guidance or good shiksha.
The process of the mind and ego growing from a child cannot become like a 2-year-old child. If you give good parenting to a 2-year-old child, will the child be enlightened?
No,
4-year-old child will be enlightened.
maybe after 25 something like this.
So try to so get to understand. Just like will a 3-year-old child have a mustache and a dadi?
No.
Just like that, we have learned how we learn that a child needs to develop certain, the body parts have to be developed, the child develops. So also the mind and ego is developed in a person after the first 10, 15, 20 years. Then that mind and ego now is ready.
So but the karma are taken along with mind and ego from the birth itself.
Correct. But we are not exactly, we cannot define okay, when the mind and ego exactly starts to suffer karma. All this is beyond necessary study.
Okay. No,
Because
because
no 3-year-old child can come and tell you, ha, I understand karma. Can 3-year-old child tell I understand karma?
no.
How can we analyze then what the 3-year-old understands, what the 3-year-old is suffering? We don't need to worry about it.
Because see, past learning, whatever I have learned, maybe we have to relearn.
No, you have to
That's
relearn a lot of things. If you don't unlearn, then the problem you'll never learn.
uh, so whatever learning I have, that soul is carrying all the karmas basically.
Wrong. Wrong.
Uh, that was my maybe either past learning. So I was little bit trying to understand ki, ego and karma, ego and mind coming back. So that was one point which I needed clarification. And second point which we discussed maybe last week, which we could not able to conclude, uh, like ego, ego mind. So there are positive, maybe good emotions, positive emotions and negative emotions. So
Okay, ego
is
and mind.
about maybe I'm just trying to mix many khichdi because I want clarification
Continue.
on this.
Continue. Continue.
So we say peace, bliss, or maybe we say peace, maybe happiness. Then we say ego, maybe jealousy or couple of negative emotions. So how those are connected, where those are connected with the mind, with the soul, with the body. This kind of emotions, and I'm little mixed up, huh? So you please clarify.
Okay. Does the nose have any emotions? The nose have any emotion?
No,
No. Ears have any emotion?
no.
These are only sense organs. We
Senses,
sense from this, correct?
sense.
Okay. Now all these negative thoughts are coming from the mind. Are we clear about this? The toxic thoughts, fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt. You've heard me saying many times,
Yes,
coming
yes.
from the mind. Now the ego, when the ego is a false ego, mental ego, it has anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, and selfishness. All these mind and ego, they are 14 monsters of our life.
Okay,
The moment the ego is enlightened, okay, I am not the body, neti, neti, I am not the body, there is no mind. Then immediately all these 14 monsters, negative emotion will disappear. Because the soul has only three primary emotions. The three primary emotions of the soul is Shanti, Anand, and Pyar. Peace, love, and bliss. If you
okay.
are in soulfulness, you will be free from everything. Only you will have peace, love, and bliss.
So can we say these are emotion of soul, something like this?
They are the attributes of the soul. They are the qualities of the soul. They are, you can call it emotion of the soul, anything. They are what vibrations of the soul.
Okay. And if I say negative emotion like jealousy and all these things, these are the maybe how you classify these. These are also
Who gets
emotions.
jealous? Who gets jealous?
No, if your ego, definitely ego has jealousy or
The
hate.
moment, the moment there is no ego, there is no jealousy. I'm telling
So
you, these seven emotions is there. You have many of my books. These is there in many books.
yes.
Anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, and selfishness cannot be there the moment ego is enlightened. You cannot have this.
So can I say these are feelings basically? Feelings.
These are, you can say anything. They are, you can see by saying feelings, emotions are similar, very similar.
Okay.
Feeling comes from thought. Emotion is a choice. So therefore, I don't want to get technical with you. You can choose to be angry or you can choose to forgive. This emotion you can choose. It's
Okay.
emotion. Emotion means energy in motion.
Okay.
You can choose emotion, but feeling you cannot choose. Feeling follows your thoughts. If you think angry, you will feel angry. It's a different thing. So use the
Okay.
word emotion.
Okay. So thoughts bring the feelings and emotions are decided.
Emotions creates the thoughts. Yes. Emotions, thoughts, feelings, actions.
Okay. Okay. I understood. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rajkumar. Atmadeep, Aham Brahma, mini air. And then second round, we have got, yes,
Shivoham.
Shiva.
Sir, firstly, thank you so much. Uh, One quotation that is coming in my mind right now is darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that, and
Yes,
hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. इतना
beautiful.
सब कुछ जो ये क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं which is completely understandable.
Yeah.
स्थित प्रज्ञा पे मेरा भी एक क्वेश्चन था लाइक हमारी जो बॉडी टेंडेंसीज होती हैं like I got to know from the 1st April, I'm trying to not miss any of the 8 p.m. classes at least.
Yes.
So जो हम लाइक मेरे माइंड में सिर्फ एक ही इल्यूजन है या कंफ्यूजन है ये कि जब तक हम अपनी बॉडी में हैं तब तक ये बॉडी ही हमारी लिमिटेशन है ना एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए, या फिर ये एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए लिमिटेशन ना होकर के नॉट फॉर द EFE बट फॉर द L लाइक फुल नॉट फुल आई
Body,
मीन
body is not a limitation.
देन
Body is
हु
an
इज द
body is an. I'll tell
कल्प्रेट?
you. No, no, nahi, nahi. Body is an opportunity.
ओके
Let me explain to you. Okay, I'm asking you. You're an intelligent girl. Let me ask you a question. Can I
जी
tell you that my eyes are my enemies? Can you believe eyes are my enemies?
नो 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 नॉट एट ऑल.
So wait. But if the eyes start seeing bad things and wanting bad things, then they are good or they are my enemies.
No, I recalled your example of like switching on the television. Now, which channel you are watching, that is your choice.
So the Panch Indriya, Atmadeep, the five Indriyas that we have got, eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. These Indriyas, like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, they are like five horses. Without
G,
these five Indriyas, you can't be enlightened.
G.
So you need the five Indriyas. The body becomes the vehicle for enlightenment. Without body, you can't be enlightened.
Okay, again, I got the point myself.
But
Again, I was like
agar,
slipping from sip and
yeah,
the mind
no, yeah.
was
So I'm just,
in the
yeah,
role.
but wait. But if the body is under the control of the mind and the false ego, then can the body get you enlightenment?
But sir, then फिर मुझे ऐसी फीलिंग आने लगती है द पर्सन हु इज लाइक प्लेइंग दिस, मतलब मैं नेम ले सकते हैं क्या? लाइक
कुछ भी
अभी
नेम लो.
या
मैं नेम नहीं लूंगा, आप कुछ भी नेम ले सकते हो, बोलो.
Oh, sure, sir. Thank you. The person who is playing the sitar and बहुत अच्छे से अभी उन्होंने मतलब हेडलाइंस भी बनी उनके लिए. द लास्ट पर्सन फ्रॉम रविशंकर जी इज ऋषभ शर्मा. सो उनका जो सितार बहुत फेमस हुआ. द पर्सन हु इज प्लेइंग द सितार एंड मेकिंग अस फील लाइक, मतलब वो जो हम एक म्यूजिक के थ्रू बहुत ब्लिसफुल फील करते हैं. One, the
Okay.
point is one. The another point is like the person who is in the factory making ice cream or something, and then the एक बच्चे के चेहरे पे खुशी आ जाती है वो एक स्कूप लेते ही. So the both the person are doing their job and as per their capabilities. तो मुझे तो फिर वो दोनों ही डिफरेंट नहीं लग रहे हैं ना. लाइक वन द वन, बिकॉज यहाँ पे मैं दो पॉइंट ऐड करूंगी. जैसे कि कोई आज शायद न्यू एंट्री है, उन्होंने भी मेंशन किया दिस बाबा कल्चर इन इंडिया इज इंक्रीजिंग, एवर एवर इंक्रीजिंग. सो अभी किसी ने एक क्लिप आई थी, थैंक गॉड कि मुझे पता चली. कैनिबलिज्म के ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ा केस हुआ यूपी में, रजिस्टर्ड है अभी, इंक्वायरी चलेगी. और वहीं वीगनिज्म को प्रमोट किया जा रहा है फ्रॉम लास्ट 10 to 12 years probably. सो बोथ द नॉर्थ एंड साउथ पोल ऑफ द सोसाइटी एक तरीके से. तो यहाँ मैं सब मिक्स इसलिए कर रही हूँ बिकॉज डोमिनो इफेक्ट हो जाता है बहुत ज्यादा जब आप डीपली स्टडी कर रहे होते हो, आप रिसर्च कर रहे होते हो सोसाइटल पीस पे. तो
But
मुझे एक
what's your
प्रोजेक्ट
question?
मिला था.
Yeah.
अच्छा,
Are you still?
तो
I'm not understood your question. You're coming to your question, right?
yeah, these are the factors like what exactly is happening in the society, the constituents of the society, कि कहीं पे क्या हो रहा है, कहीं पे क्या हो रहा है. और हम
Okay.
एज ए ऑब्जर्वर हमें
हाँ.
पता चलती है चीजें. अगर हम स्लिप फ्रॉम द सिप हो जाएंगे तो हम उन सब में कहीं ना कुछ क्वालिटीज देख के हो सकता है
But,
कि वी विल
but why
बाय
should you slip?
सर्टेन थिंग्स एंड रिजेक्ट सर्टेन थिंग्स. हम उस
Why should you?
डिस्क्रिमिनेशन पे, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन वाला पावर आपने दे दिया है कि what to discriminate in which manner and what to keep and what to reject. वो सब अच्छा अच्छा हो गया, that's there. but एक इम्पैक्ट आता है ना खुद पे कि जहाँ मतलब मैं अपनी जो पीस है ना उस पे कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना चाहती अब अपनी लाइफ में. सो दैट्स द पॉइंट.
How can you have peace when there is mind? अभी आपके इतने बोलने में all presence of the mind was there. Mind. Where there is mind, there is no peace. Where there is peace, there is no mind.
तो सर
आप
अगर हम
आपने
दुनिया में बाहर देखेंगे लाइक
क्यों देखते हैं आप?
एंड वी,
नहीं आप
सर हम
नहीं नहीं आप
ऑब्जर्व क्यों नहीं करेंगे?
because by observing you're opening the mind. The mind is filling you with junk. How can you be peaceful like a monk?
ऑल
डोंट
राइट.
माइंड मी सेइंग, सुनिए मेरी बात. अगर मैं सुबह को उठ के मैं देखता हूँ ईरान ने कितने बम उड़े, फिर मैं दोपहर को देखता हूँ कि इजराइल ने कितने बम उड़े, फिर मैं शाम को देखता हूँ रशिया के कितने यूक्रेनियंस को मारा, रात को मैं नींद कर सकता हूँ?
जी नहीं. यस, वो जो
मुझे
डिवास्टेटिंग फोटोज हैं वही देख के मुझे चक्कर आ
आत्मदीप
गए थे.
आत्मदीप हम भाड़ में जाओ यार, उन सबको भाड़ में जाने दो.
ओके.
हम अपने मन की शांति को क्यों खोना है हमें अपने? प्लीज टेल मी व्हाई यू वांट टू लूज योर पीस ऑफ माइंड. यू टेल मी वन थिंग ओनली.
मुझे वो प्रोजेक्ट कंक्लूड करना था. दैट्स दैट मे बी द रीजन कि मुझे एक समरी बहुत इंटेलेक्चुअल वे में किसी को सुनानी है, so I
I'm only
was
telling
observing
you,
too many things.
if your priority is your peace of mind, remember this: where there is
Okay.
mind, there is no peace. Where there is
Oh.
peace, there is no mind.
Then तो फिर तो हम इस दुनिया में कैसे जिएंगे?
As an observer, watch it as a drama. You're internalizing. I don't know
Okay,
who
so
you're talking. Some sitar क्या हुआ? मैं समझा भी नहीं वो क्या सितार क्या हुआ.
जी
लेकिन
सॉरी, लाइक इंटीग्रल पार्ट हमें नहीं एक्सेप्ट करना है, बस एज ए
अगर
कांस्टेंट
अगर
ऑब्जर्वर.
अगर आई एम आस्किंग यू, अगर आप थिएटर देख रहे हैं, आपके सामने कोई थिएटर देख रहा है, किसी ने
जी
किसी ने औरत को कुछ गाली दिया, आप चप्पल निकाल के थिएटर जाके उसको मारेगी चप्पल के साथ?
जी नहीं, दैट इज ड्रामा.
तो ये भी ड्रामा है.
ओ माय गुडनेस. अच्छा.
सब कुछ तो ड्रामा है. सब कुछ तो ड्रामा है. व्हाई आर यू टेकिंग सो सीरियसली? सच्चाई सिर्फ ये है कि आप प्रभु है, आप एक आत्मा है. आप दीपिका नहीं है, आप आत्मा है. उस पर ध्यान दो, बाकी सब नाटक है.
वाओ, दिस इज लिबरेटिंग. थैंक यू सर.
Okay, good. So,
थैंक
so
यू, थैंक यू.
concentrate on this. Very important what I've told you, and everybody should get what you. Good point you brought about. Oh, I used to be so disturbed with 100 things. अरे क्यों यार, भाड़ में जाओ, क्यों? Why should we be disturbed? हाँ, कभी रात को 1 minute of BBC सुन लिया तो मालूम पड़ गया दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है. बस खत्म हो गया बात. सुबह से रात तक we cannot open the door to let garbage in. Good, Atmadeep. Mini air. Renuka, Aham Brahma. 2, and then second round Siba and Gaurav. Mini air and Aham Brahma.
Yes, Shivoham, sir, I was
Shiva.
reading the book My Guru, My Mentor, My God on Earth, where you have mentioned that Dada trained you and polished you to speak, how you should speak and what you should speak. So just I want to know if you can share what guidance he gave, and I would also love to hear about your experience of your first talk on spirituality that you would have given, and how was it? I just want to, if you can share your experience.
First of all, if you want to learn how he taught me, then you have to be with me for 25 years.
Yeah, okay, no
Because
problem.
he taught me, he taught.
If I'm alive and you alive, no problem.
No, I mean just tell you, no, I told you generally, he used to teach, for example, this is what I just now I told Atmadeep. He told, why should we be bothered about the world? What is हमारा क्या लेना देना है कि किसने ये किया क्या किया? किसी ने किसी का बॉडी को लेके चॉप कर दिया, किसी को पीस पीस कर दिया. अभी हमें नींद नहीं आ रही, वो बॉडी का चॉप कर दिया, फ्रिज में डाला या गटर में डाला, जो भी. तो हमें why should we get into this now? So first point is, Dada taught me, whenever you talk, for example, it's called the triple test. Have I done this with you, the triple test? I think Instagram, I should do a call on this. The first triple test is, first of all, is it true? If you talk, if it is true. 2, is it helpful? It is not helpful. It is opposite. It disturbs us, and it is not true. And is it something that you saw with your own eyes? No, I didn't see with my own eyes. Then why we should be bothered about something? So what my guru taught me was what he taught me, I teach you every day on this call. That's why I request all of you not to miss the call. Why I tell you all not to miss the call? Because this call has it all. This call it's not, see today, and some of you think, no, only what I talk is important. No, the questions. No, Atmadeep asked a question. When new girl came, Akanksha asked some question. Every question is profound. You think they are asking question. No, SIP is asking the question through somebody. Therefore, it is very few people who are blessed, who are coming on this call every day. This call is for them the most important thing of their life, like how for me it is. Then we learn. Then only we can learn, because learning is, you didn't learn chemistry in one day. You didn't become scientist in one day. So if you ask how somebody comes and tell you, please teach me how you became scientist, सिखाओ मुझे, तो बताओ scientist कैसे बनी, आप मुझे बताओ. नहीं बता सकते, मैं कैसे बता सकती हूँ मैं कैसे scientist बनी? But you became scientist. It was years of effort, years of study, years of. तो ऐसा होता है. The learning process is like that. And what is your second, one more
I
question?
want to
you asked?
know that first lecture or talk you would have delivered on this first topic. So how was your experience then?
I don't even remember when I delivered, what I delivered, to whom I delivered.
Okay.
It is not like that. No, see, I hope you
Yes.
understand. It
Yes.
isn't, sometimes I don't even know when I was enlightened.
Okay. Mhm.
I know that I got awakening one day, 31st August 2014. Then my guru endorsed my EFE, 1st October 2017. That is the day he endorsed it. When I was actually enlightened, how do I know? I know today that I am reasonably enlightened. I know. Because how do I know I'm enlightened? Tell me. How do I know I'm enlightened? Tell me.
I don't know.
Because Prabhu answers the questions, every question here. How long have you been on this call? How many months or how long have you been on the call? 1 year over.
1 year. Yeah.
When Prabhu has failed in giving the answer through me.
So you had the channel connected.
That is
Direct
what
channel.
happens. I don't answer. कभी-कभी I don't. You ask a question, मुझे पता नहीं मुझे क्या आंसर देना है. मुझे आंसर आता है अपने आप, प्रभु से आता है आंसर. So you have to work for that. That's why I told you, don't distract yourself. Nothing is important. एक ही important है, which what you have dedicated yourself to. This, मैं मर जाऊं ना, फिर भी you cannot leave this path. This path is important. You all should not leave this path. I've told my people that if something happens to me, continue Zoom call. Don't stop Zoom call. Because you should meet and you should discuss. And this is a profound Prabhu's creation. My time will be over. How long I'm here, I don't know. But we should not. This is a very beautiful opportunity to discuss enlightenment, discuss eternal happiness. And there's nothing, all your questions, there's no, it's not objective. It's not, you can't objectify. You can't, that's why enlightenment, somebody asks, what is enlightenment? It's just like saying, how does a mango taste? अरे कैसे बता सकते how does mango taste? Mango taste करता है तो mango खाओ.
Sir, if I wouldn't have asked this question, I wouldn't have known about this triple test theory.
So asking a question
So
is
yeah,
very
that's
important.
where you
मैं
get to
आपको,
know. Yeah.
you failed. What have you failed in? Tell me last 1 year, what have you failed?
In many things. I go back
One
to the
thing you
mind.
failed. One thing you failed. Tell me what you have failed.
I go back into the mind state many times.
That's okay.
That
is not your control.
Yeah.
But what have you failed? I have told every day ask a question. That is under your control or not under your control?
That is in my control, yes.
Every day ask a question. Every day find a question to ask.
Sure.
Because the day you finish asking all questions, what happens?
You enlightened. Yeah. Okay.
And if you don't ask questions,
then also you are at least listening, and
that means you don't want to be. Yeah. That means you don't want to be enlightened.
No. Still you are listening and also working on it.
No, I have told you all. You all must ask questions.
Till it's
very important. Very, very, very important.
Okay.
So I'm not telling you. I'm telling everybody on the call who is wanting to go from AFA to EFE. If somebody is not AFA, don't ask. Listen. The moment you are awakened, you have to ask questions.
But sir, sometimes I don't want to go into those all jargons, I will call it, all those things. I want a very simple, and which is you have already shown that.
No, you
part.
ask simple.
So because
no,
I don't
ask...
want to learn all those scriptures, mein kya likha hai and all those. I'm literally, I don't want to, because I have so much in my brain, which I have gone through.
Okay.
So I don't want to go into
Next
that
time,
real intellectual, spiritual, intellectual thing I don't want. But yeah, I want to get enlightened. That's a different path. But is it necessary to know about all scriptures and all those? Not necessary.
I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't say that.
Yes, you didn't say that.
I am saying, if you want enlightenment,
yeah,
you want ask a question every day.
Okay, fine. I'll do that. I'll make it a point. I will not miss it. Yeah.
And Brahma last, and then quick comment from Siba and Gaurav. We have to do meditation. I told you if I want to cancel meditation, we can cancel meditation. Ahem Brahma.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Guruji, on Sunday I had asked you a question on Purusharth, and you explained me everything, and you said something to me. You said that I want you to get name, fame, and I want you to experience passion, pleasure, and you said that my age is 32, so you should understand all these things, and then you should get towards the process or liberation, something like that, Guruji, you said. So it confused me, Guruji, because the ultimate
It confused you because you didn't hear me correctly. You must go back and listen to the YouTube and see what exactly was your question and answer. Come back tomorrow and tell me. I will not tell you. See, I will not tell you to go and sink in samsara and come. No. When you asked a question, I must have told you can do it. I will not encourage you to do it. Why would I encourage you to do it?
You did not encourage me. You just asked me to get experience of it.
So what I see, what was your question yesterday in the day?
No, I was just asking about Purushartha, the four pillars.
So Purushartha, my summary answer is not to get stuck in dharma, artha, kama. The ultimate goal is moksha. So whatever I told, nothing is important. Of course, when you are asking question in a discussion, you must have come at 8 o'clock, an easy time to talk aram se. But go and listen to the YouTube recording. Luckily, it's there. I don't remember what you asked. I don't remember what I spoke. But SIP speaks through me. So listen to that conversation. And if it's still not clear, come back with clear question answer for me to give a comment.
Yes.
Kindly come back to me with complete detail on that. You can even record it and tell me clearly so we can, if there's a doubt. I think you will not come back to me. After you listen to the YouTube, you will get answer.
Okay, Guruji.
But if you don't get the answer, please come back.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
If you listen to what I spoke to you 2-3 times, there will be no confusion. You will have conclusion. Pakka, I can guarantee that.
Yes, Guruji, I will.
And if there's a doubt, don't hesitate to ask me tomorrow. Thank you. Quick comment from Siba and Gaurav before we meditate. Siba, quick comment. Siba, closing time.
गुरुजी इसको बात करना है त्रिशाली को.
हाँ जल्दी बोल. 8 बजे लाना जब ऐसा हो तो. बोलो बेबी. त्रिशा बोलो. शिवोहम.
Tomorrow my my birthday is there.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So bless me.
I bless you. I bless you not to keep on arriving. I bless you to get moksha.
Thank you.
I bless you to be happy. Always be happy with your mama.
And I have started a small business. So bless me with that also.
Very good. Very good. May your business be very successful. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gaurav. Okay. All the best, Simba. Unka arrival day आपके लिए बधाई हो. Quick comment, Gaurav.
जी सर, मैं कॉन्शियस लिविंग प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, अवेयरनेस मेडिटेशन प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, अवेयर रहने की कोशिश करता हूँ ज्यादातर समय. तो कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि माइंड साइलेंट रहता है और कभी कभी होता है कि थॉट्स आते हैं, माइंड साइलेंट नहीं रहता है. तो इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है? माइंड कैसे साइलेंट रहे हमेशा?
इसका सोल्यूशन है 8 बजे आके सवाल पूछना. 9 बजे सवाल 9 बजे इसका सवाल का जवाब नहीं होता. 10 मिनट चाहिए इसको सवाल इसका. तो डोंट प्लीज ask the question tomorrow at 8 o'clock and I will give you full detailed answer because some questions we cannot. It's like saying मुझे बिरयानी चाहिए. Can you give me biryani like you give Maggi noodle 2 minutes to 2 minutes? Raji, I don't know, Siri, can we make biryani in 2 minutes? I don't know how to make biryani in 2 minutes. Okay. So Gaurav, tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If you all keep asking questions after 8:55, that means you don't want meditation. Then I will cut short the meditation by 1 minute, 2 minutes, or you have to stop asking questions 8:55 if you want meditation. Why should we meditate? What is the purpose of meditation? Meditation is silence. Meditation is the ability to shut off the 5 senses. Close your eyes. Stop eating. Stop listening to TV or music. Don't on some agarbattis and you're smelling and getting some fragrance. Don't touch anything. except your own hands. Be still and contemplate. When was I actually born? Not on my birthday. That's the arrival day. Today in the call, 2 people spoke of birthday, arrival day. We were conceived 9 months before. This is not spirituality, this is science. When a sperm and an egg fertilize, the zygote, the first cell, is conceived. But where was I before that? How did I come alive in that moment of conception? From the first cell, we know the cell becomes 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. It becomes 25 billion cells. We are born, we arrive, then we become 35 trillion cells. Then one day suddenly, gone. Ram Naam Satya hai. What happened? वो तो चल गया, छोड़ के चले गए. किसने छोड़ के चले गया? इधर ही तो पड़ा है. ये तो उसका शरीर है. This is just the body. He has left us. He has gone. He has departed. Who has departed? Where has he gone? This is meditation. Meditation is silence. It is contemplation. It is introspection. But by itself, meditation is just complete stillness. When you reach that state of complete stillness, when you cut off all the noise, then you can hear the divine voice. But those who can't, they need contemplation. They need some thought to catch on to, something to focus on. And some Maharaj will tell you, Prabhu ka naam jap. So you keep on repeating. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ultimately, we want to be still. That's why 8:55, 9, shut off. Shut off. 55 minutes of questions, enough. Then silence. And beyond 9 o'clock, as long as you can be silent, let the stillness continue. And before 8 o'clock, you join silence. And during the day, whenever possible, silence. Maybe 1 minute every hour. Maybe 5 minutes before you eat. Just silence. Just silence. Just silence.